Alright people, what's up everyone and welcome to another reaction video for today. I know more US Presidents videos. Ooh, more. Gore, stop doing them. No. No. Anyway, so I don't think anybody has really said that. I got like maybe one or two comments. Considering I've done a lot of these, that's not too bad. Anyway, because they're not replacing content. I'm still doing other shit. Like, come on. It's not like I'm only doing this and that's it. It's still meme videos. I do less of them now because I'm a little worried about the meme situation. Because, you know, I might get hit from. But I still do them. I do all the animated comedy stuff, Cas Vanderpool, all that stuff. I will be doing another SnapQ video. I know some people have been asking. And when I say some, I mean like really like one or two people. But, oh, hell yeah, I got sent an offer on whatever. Anyway, so let's get to it. I've had people ask me to do this one for a little while. So this is Eric Ellsworth. The YouTube channel is President's Rank Christopher Nolan movies. So I did the Quentin Tarantino one. So figured we watch this one, especially since in 2 months we'll have a new Nolan flick. I still have not seen Tenet. I really need to watch Tenet. But besides that, I've seen every Christopher Nolan movie, so I'll be able to comment on all those. So let's get to it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Link in the description.
Okay, boys, you ready to do a tier list to one of the best filmmakers of all time?
Hell
You're
yeah.
damn right I am.
Yes,
Quentin
I love
Tarantino.
Christopher Nolan. Okay, first we have his first movie, Following. I don't know about you guys,
Following was great. I put that in B. I wouldn't put it in C.
but for me, this is C tier.
I put that in B. I really liked it. It's short, simple, but you can see the talent.
While it's a solid directorial debut,
think
it
it's a
lacks
B.
the polish and refinement that would later be realized in Memento.
I see where you were coming from, Barack, but I disagree. Following is a great movie considering the micro budget Chris was constrained
to. No
to.
budget.
The whole thing was made for a budget
It's a great
of
premise.
£6,000, and its creative way
Which is like 10, 15 bucks in American money, so that's pretty
that
good.
it worked around the budget were masterful. A tier easy.
I can't
I put B. B plus, maybe.
believe I'm about to say this, but I agree with Donald on this one. It's a great throwback to the French New Wave films of the 1950s and to the golden
Joe seems like he's really into the French New Wave.
age crime noir films of pre-code Hollywood. S tier easy.
Pre-code.
Just because it reminds you of the movies you saw when you were 5 doesn't mean it's a masterpiece, Joe. Yes, the new wave influences were refreshing
Just
to see
put in
again,
B.
but its lighting and camera movement clashed with the gritty pre-code story which it was trying to tell.
Damn,
and in
all
the
right.
end, it just
I need to
ended
watch this movie again. It's been a little while. I think I watched this right before Dark Knight Rises came out, I want to say. Maybe.
up being a weird in between. That being said, I'm fine with putting it into B tier if it means we can get on with this list.
I can live with that.
I don't like it, but since it's 2-1, I'll accept B tier.
Okay, now on to an obvious
S tier,
S-tier
baby.
movie,
Memento.
Any objections?
There better not be.
Meh, I'd put it in A tier.
What?
All the best Christopher Nolan movies have some sort of spectacle in it. While the story and editing is S tier, there was no other part of the filmmaking that blew my mind with its expertise.
What?
Donald, you bring up
The fucking structure of the movie blew my mind when I first saw it. More so than I think everything else here, besides for maybe The Prestige. Inception, I guess, too. I guess that did blow my mind, but it was still like special effects, a lot of it, and also obviously there's a lot of practical. That room spinning was practical. Well, for most of it at least. But still, it was just like, I don't know, just the way it was structured, I was like,
a good point, but I need to remind you that
But he
this
said spectacle. I think he just means like big showpiece. Well, Insomnia doesn't really have that, so
was only his second
Insomnia is like his most normal movie. It's well, I guess Dunkirk. Well, no, I'd say Insomnia probably is.
movie and also had a small budget.
He's got you there, Donald.
Fine, I'll give in, but I'm not going to play nicely later on in the list.
Okay, next is
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
A tier.
Easy C tier
What?
for me.
Obama.
You're insane. You're absolutely insane. That's a great movie. Robin Williams, such a great performance. Al Pacino is great in it too, as he usually is. That's such a great movie. I think most people, I never saw the original, but I've heard it's like the original is excellent, and a lot of people think this is just as good, if not better. Similar to The Departed, I guess. And then,
Are you
which is not Christopher Nolan, but I just want to breathe.
fucking retarded? Insomnia
Whoa.
is his most underrated work.
Yeah, that's a whack take, Barack.
I mean, Insomnia did very well at the time, so I would say probably his most underrated. I think it's probably The Prestige, honestly. I feel like The Prestige didn't get the prestige it deserved. No, not today.
Joe, you can't be serious.
Not only
today.
did it continue his gritty crime novel style, but it gave us one of Robin Williams' best antagonist performances.
Not to mention the
Whatever,
great
photos,
performance
that's
from
okay.
Al Pacino.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Al Pacino gave a better performance in Jack and Jill. All he does is look tired for the majority of the movie. Hell,
Yeah, it's
that's
almost
probably
like it's
why
called
you like it so
Insomnia.
much, Joe.
Suck my wrinkly balls, Barack.
Oh, damn, we got friendly fire between the libtards.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Chuck. Your party is fucked, and you know it. I'll put Insomnia in B tier, but that's the highest I'll go.
Fuck that. Insomnia deserves A tier. What do
Yeah.
you think, Joe?
A tier, easy.
Biden, you fucking Benedict
A
Arnold.
tier.
I'm sorry, Barack. Your
Benedict
take is whack.
Arnold.
Fuck this list.
Fuck
All right,
you.
up next,
No,
Batman
so far
Begins.
this has been correct. I'd say Batman Begins is probably low A tier.
Honestly, I think this is C tier
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with Obama? Did he get brain damage?
as well. While revolutionary at the time, the editing is shit, and the story and
That thing's not shit.
characters aren't nearly as interesting as the other two installments.
Dude, I love all of the Batman training stuff. I love that.
Agreed.
So good.
It was a great start in
What?
comparison to Batman and Robin, but I honestly have very little interest to revisit the movie.
Batman Begins is great.
Can't believe I'm agreeing with you two libtards, but based opinions are aisle neutral, it seems.
I see. Alright.
Okay, now on to one of my favorites, The Prestige.
Hell yeah, S tier, baby.
Not as good as Memento in my
What?
opinion, but still an easy A tier.
What the fuck? Don't you fucking tease an S?
Saddens me to say it, but I haven't seen this movie.
What the fuck, Joe?
How the hell haven't
Like he wrote it in, so one of them hasn't seen it. That's funny.
you seen The Prestige? It's a fucking
I
classic.
thought I had, but it turns out I saw The Illusionist.
Yeah, The Illusionist with Paul Giamatti. Yeah, everybody.
Accident.
Sleepy Joe, you
Oh,
moron.
come on, it's an easy mistake.
No, Joe, it's not. The Illusionist is at its core a love story.
Pretty good.
Man, fuck you two. Just rank.
Well, they're both came out like I want to say. Didn't they both come out the same summer? Might have even been the same month.
it already.
Trump, are you fine with it being
Crazy.
an A tier?
I can support that. While I would personally put it in S tier, I can understand how it would lose its impact over multiple viewings.
It's settled then. A tier. Next, The Dark Knight.
Alright.
S tier.
No doubt.
Yes,
The
thank
story is
you.
great. Heath Ledger
Thank
steals
you.
every scene he's in. Hans
Thank
Zimmer's score is
you.
fucking fire. And action
Everything is fire about that movie.
scenes are improved. Not
The only thing I could see someone complain about is some of the dialogue is a little. So it's just like the small pieces of dialogue, like just like side characters talking. Some of it seems a little. I don't want to say cartoony, but maybe a little bit much. Who's the character that says have a nice trip, see you next fall? I always thought that was fucking stupid. Was that in that one or was that in Dark Knight Rises? I think that was in Dark Knight. Either way.
only in spectacle, but in clarity, thanks to the use of IMAX cameras and less frequent editing. Okay, next is another S tier movie, Inception.
I have to stop you right there, no problem. Inception is overrated AF.
Trump,
Oh,
what
wait.
the fuck are you talking about? Inception is easily his undisputed masterpiece.
Didn't Trump review Dark Knight Rises? I'm sorry, I'm not even talking about Inception right now. Didn't he do a review for Dark Knight Rises? I know some people will be like, what? Hold on. I was looking up Extraction 2's trailer. Because I just watched that. Donald Trump reviews. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Donald Trump reviews. What? No, he definitely did. Didn't they? There was like a bit where he reviewed. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Dark Knight Rises. I forgot what site did it, but he had like a review series from the desk of Donald Trump. The Dark Knight Rises. There you go. There you go. What the fuck is this? Trump versus Bane. Okay. Yeah.
It effortlessly weaves multiple storylines, has
Also,
amazing
the
spectacle,
Donald Trump
great production design, great cast. Hans Zimmer's time theme is awesome. And
The only thing about Inception I don't feel is and Leonardo DiCaprio is great in the movie, but I just never felt that bond between him and his kids. We never really see it, so to be fair, we don't even see their faces until the end because there's a point to it, but still.
that ending is one for the ages.
That ending is trash. The fucking top was wobbling near the end, and everyone knows it.
Even if it wobbles, doesn't mean anything.
Donald, you moronic toad. That wasn't the real point you were supposed to get from the movie. It doesn't matter if the top was going to fall over. The point was that Cobb didn't care what reality was anymore.
Yeah, in a
Exactly.
way, he was kind of like the original MAGA voter.
Eat my dick cheese, Joe. That election was rigged.
That was pretty good.
Inception is B tier at best. The logistics of extraction and time within dreams is bullshit. The only time dreams feel like years are when you're tripping balls on DMT. Plus, a dream world without sex.
you were
What
there.
kind of dream world is that?
Nolan was aiming for a PG-13 rating, Don.
Yeah,
Plus, sex
yeah.
adds nothing to a movie's
Everybody has giant dicks.
plot.
So? You honestly gonna tell me
Leo DiCaprio can't even walk because he has giant dick and balls.
you didn't want to see Marion Cotillard's tits in IMAX?
Cartillard?
No, Donald, I
Coltillard?
didn't. I would have loved to see Ellen Page's, however.
Joe,
You can't
you
call...
fucking dipshit don't
Hey,
dead name Elliot
that's
Page.
dead
You're gonna get
name.
us canceled. Also gross. He looked like a 16-year-old back then.
Probably why he wanted to see them.
Eat my ass, Donald.
I'll give it to you that the story is hard to follow at
I
times,
bet he watched Hard Candy and his candy was getting hard.
Donald, but the fact you can't follow it is a you problem.
I agree. Even with my sleepy ass, I was able to follow it.
Hard Candy
Put
was
it-
a movie with Elliot Page and Patrick Wilson. It was very good.
In S tier before he tries to claim the tier list is rigged.
Fuck this list.
Okay, time to put the Dark Knight
Fuck
Rises
this
in D
list.
tier.
Hold the
Whoa. I get it. There's a lot of problems. But there's a lot of good in that movie. Whoa. Whoa. I would settle for B tier. I still love it. I loved it when it first came out. I would settle for B. I would not accept D, and Trump is coming in.
fuck up, you black bastard.
Trump, what?
Whoa.
I will send the Proud Boys to your house if you put that movie in anything less
Jesus Christ.
than B tier.
Trump, you seriously can't tell me that you like this movie. It's straight garbage. If we had an F tier, I'd put it
It's a
in there.
great movie. Wrong. The only thing that deserves an F are your shitty hot takes, Barack.
No fucking way. This movie is trash. Joe, back me up on this.
I think you're being too harsh on Rises as well, Barack.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, not you too, Joe.
Haha, suck it, Obama.
While it's nowhere as good as The Dark Knight, it was an epic masterpiece of a movie to watch in IMAX back in 2012.
I did the triple feature with Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and this movie.
Rise
It was
is
a good
chanting
time.
football stadium demolition.
So it was like, what was it, 9 hours in that theater? It was a pretty good time though.
The Wall
Went by pretty quick. Seeing Dark Knight in the theaters again after a few, like 4 years was nice.
Street Brawl and Anne Hathaway's portrayal of Catwoman are enough
like
to put it into B tier for me.
I like
Joe,
her
you
as
just like
Catwoman.
it because Anne Hathaway's hair looks like it smells good.
Yes, I do, and it's a great movie.
Let me remind you of the
Oh, this is a really weird reasoning from Obama.
bullshit in this movie because you obviously can't remember it.
Her
It's
hair looks like it smells good.
fucking long as hell. Bruce Wayne isn't Batman for most of the movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt
He doesn't become Batman until like an hour and like 10 minutes into it. Almost halfway through.
becomes Robin at the end of the movie for no fucking reason, and Batman
Yeah, that was a very awkward, like, oh, I like your name, Robin. She looks at the camera, winks.
fakes his own death like a little bitch.
While that scene with Alfred and Bruce at the end is cringe, I still have to disagree
I
with
like
you.
it.
The movie is just too damn entertaining. To
I feel
not be-
like they shouldn't have showed Bruce. They should have just had Michael Caine look at the camera and go like that, and it should have been that. That should have been it.
B tier.
I agree, B tier.
Fuck you, Joe. God, I fucking hate
Okay, there
this
you go.
list.
Sucks to suck, Barack.
Okay, up next is Interstellar.
B tier tops.
No fucking way, Trump. Interstellar is Nolan's most passionate film to date.
Yeah,
It has
it's
amazing-
it's the most emotional one, that's for sure. Like even the Dark Knight, I love the Dark Knight, and I felt it when who dies. But I think Interstellar really, like, at the end, I was like, oh man, I need a second.
visuals, interesting.
I can't believe that movie's almost 10 years old. Next year, it would have been 10 years old. That's fucking insane.
Characters.
I remember the trailer for that movie came out a year before the movie came out. I remember the trailer was like, next year at around this time or something, Christopher Nolan fucks you in your mouth or whatever, something like that. I don't think it said that. But still.
Educational information about the workings of time and cinema's first realistic black hole.
Agreed, Murph and Cooper are played to perfection, and if you didn't cry at least one time
I
in
was your ghost, Murph.
that movie, you're a soulless man.
Didn't cry once. Not because I'm soulless, but because I'm not an easily manipulated bitch like you two. Hans Zimmer's score does most of the heavy lifting in those emotional scenes.
The only thing I didn't like at the end of the movie, spoilers, is that Cooper, that's his name, didn't go visit his son after all of that time. Maybe he died or whatever, but he had a son that he never even really brings up. He only talks about Murph the entire time. And then when he comes back finally and Murph is an old man, old woman, you don't know, maybe she trans, I don't know. He doesn't even ask about, at least I don't remember, maybe he did. He didn't ask about I forgot the son's name. At all. He didn't seem like he didn't give a flying shit. I was like, what? Did he die? Like how, he wouldn't know this. He wouldn't know. It's been what, a couple months for him, like a few months, something like that, maybe a year. I don't know. I forgot how long.
Speaking of which, what the fuck is with the sound mixing in that movie? I feel like
Interstellar. I thought the sound mixing was good in that movie. I know Tenet, everybody
a
hates.
priest is shoving my head into an organ every time I watch the fucking thing.
It was a creative decision, Donald.
Yeah, a creative decision that sucked. Speaking of which, what the hell was with that reveal of Matt Damon? It was fucking pointless. It was like, oh, you didn't see him on the poster, did you? Gotcha.
I think it was pointless. The whole point was to go, like, not the whole point, obviously, but they referenced that character in the beginning, like, oh, they saw him, and then they find him. All right.
It was so needless and masturbatory on Nolan's part. It was like he was trying to be a micro M. Night Shyamalan.
I have to agree with Trump. That
was like a twist. There was just no twist. Why? Because Matt Damon's in the movie?
reveal is a bit cringe in retrospect. That being said, the soundtrack
Really?
was baller, and even with my old ass ears, I wanted it louder. S tier.
Agree, S tier.
You guys are so
That shit was cringe. But that's true.
fucking retarded.
Quit bitching, faggot.
Easy.
Whoa! God damn! I wasn't expecting that.
With the homophobic slurs, Joe, you've already pissed them off with the Elliot Page comment. Now on to Dunkirk. Easy A tier for me.
Finally, Barack.
Yes, I love Dunkirk.
You have a good take.
I feel like Dunkirk is the movie.
That movie is a masterpiece.
That was my opinion. It was the movie. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's the movie. I was gonna say earlier when I referenced Dunkirk, but I was in my brain. I'll save it later. But now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Seeing it in IMAX on opening night was unforgettable. It might be his least entertaining spectacle movie, but it was respectful to the fallen heroes of World War II.
It was 100 minutes long.
And it had the intensity of Saving Private Ryan without the latter's overly long.
You guys are dumb. This movie is a C-tier Nolan
Oh, fuck you.
movie at best.
What is your deal, Joe? This is easily top tier Nolan.
I love Dunkirk. I thought it was great.
If we're talking about
An amazing IMAX movie, by the way. So good.
the shits he's taken, yes.
Joe, explain yourself
Fuck
before
you.
I come over to your house and kill you.
The movie is just
I thought I was gonna say like beat him up or something. Just straight up murder.
one constant suspenseful action scene after another. It has no character development, no interesting characters, no blood. The non-linear storytelling was pointless, and the movie's color.
It wouldn't make sense if it had blood, considering like, all right, a couple people get shot, but most of it's like on sea death, right? Like drownings and shit, right? And there's a little bit of blood because we had the one kid that gets killed. That's spoilers, obviously. That's on the oh fuck, the BFG. What's the actor's name? I really like that guy. The BFG. Could reference Bridge of Spies. I could reference like something else someone might have actually fucking seen, but no, I referenced BFG movie that fucking flopped hard. But
rating is unnecessarily ugly.
It's ugly
that kid gets killed. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of blood.
because war is ugly.
No, it doesn't get hit over the head. No, yeah, he gets hit over the head and then dies in his sleep or something like that. Right?
It was pointless, and the movie's color grading is unnecessarily ugly.
It's ugly because war is ugly, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say. What do you mean unnecessary? Supposed to look beautiful? I don't understand. It fucking.
If Fury Road taught me anything, it's that action movies don't need to be ugly.
Fury
and color
Road's
graded
not realistic though.
to look like Man of Steel.
Don't you talk shit about Man of Steel, you bastard.
I don't know, Man of Steel's garbage.
Zack Snyder is a god.
Men, please shut the fuck up. Look, these are good points, Joe, but the movie is too well crafted.
How can you say Chris Nolan's movies are amazing and then say Zack Snyder's also amazing? They're like,
The lowest I'll go is B tier, and
Completely
that's because I
different
like you.
I'll accept B
qualities
tier.
of
Don't you
film.
dare lower Dunkirk to B tier.
What?
Pussy Trump.
You fucking black people and pedophiles ruin everything.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ!
Trump, stop talking that racist shit, or I'm not inviting you to my June 19th cookout.
No, please.
My June, yeah, Juneteenth, baby.
I take it back.
No.
I take it back.
That's what I thought, bitch. All right, on to Tenet. Can we all agree this deserves C tier?
I'd give it D tier, to be honest. The sound mixing was enough to make me walk out of the theater and ask for a refund, and I ended up watching the movie at home with subtitles on.
Lame that you walked out of it, Joe. That being said, I agree with you on the sound mixing. Even with my 2020
I haven't seen it. I have no opinion.
hearing, I couldn't understand.
I was going to watch it. Like, I wanted to watch it in theaters, but I just never got around to it.
Shit.
And now I have no like nobody hypes that movie up, so I feel like if I watch it, I'll be disappointed. So.
The plot was worse than Transformers 2, and for some reason the aspect ratio changed every 2 seconds in IMAX. To top it off, those characters were bland as hell. The only redeeming
I heard Robert Pattinson was really good.
aspect of the movie were the set pieces.
And the long legs on Elizabeth Debicki.
Straight facts, Joe.
And what about the kitchen fight with the cheese
Gold lady
grater?
Oh
from
yeah, that
Guardians.
was dope as fuck too. Thanks for reminding me. For that, give it C tier, Barack.
I don't know.
There's the list, boys.
I've seen one action scene. Like, it was just in my YouTube suggestions. I watched a little bit of it. I was like, oh, cool. I didn't notice a cheese grater.
In my opinion, it's trash, but it's still better than the Halo TV show we got, so that's something.
yeah.
Oh
What the
Jesus,
fuck?
Barack, never bring that up. I still have PTSD from that bullshit.
Do you guys want to go see Oppenheimer in July?
I'm down
Oh,
for
hell
that.
yeah.
Same.
Oppenheimer looks like Oppenheimer legit looks like it might be his best movie. We'll see.
While you two drive me nuts, there isn't anyone else I'd rather go see a new Christopher Nolan movie with.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to
You're racist
get
ass.
us opening night tickets in IMAX.
Question, Barack, film IMAX or laser IMAX?
Film IMAX, Joe. Always film. We aren't a bunch of normies.
Talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to talk yay out of going DEF CON 1 on the Jews again.
Okay, see you, Don. Send you my love.
Will do.
Later, fellas.
Oh, that was good. All right. That was really good. I like that. All right, well, there you go. Yeah, this is a Tarantino video. Oh, man. So there you go. That's President's Rank Christopher Nolan movies from Eric Ellsworth. Pretty good. Pretty good. There you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Like, till next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.